Hi children, how are you? This is me, your English teacher. Welcome back to our online classes conducting by Surya Vidya Niketan. Subject English, 5th class, 2nd term. Already we discussed about the lesson How Far is the River? And in that lesson we learned that how the boy reached the river. And in this lesson we are talking about now the textual grammar. First exercise A is work with your partner, read section 1 and take the correct answers. Discuss and compare your answers with another pair of students. Share your answers with the class. Now we are conducting the online classes and you have no partners now. So do it yourself. The first one is the boy dash see the river from his house. Could or could not. The boy could not see the river from his house. Second one is there dash mountain between the house and the river. Was no. There was a mountain between the house and the river. The third one is the boy dash past the milkman. The boy did not pass a milkman. Next one is the boy's hair dash combed neatly. Was or was not. The boy's hair was not combed neatly. His parents dashed away all the day. His parents were going to be away all day. The last village on the way on the river was dash the mountain. After the mountain. And go to section B. Read section 2, tick the correct sentences and put a cross against the incorrect answers, incorrect ones, and explain why you think the sentence is correct or incorrect. Share your answers with the class. Now, just answer it and cross your answers. It is incorrect or tick the answers which is correct. The first one is the river was 20 miles away. That is a wrong statement, so put a cross mark there. The second one is the boy would have to walk 14 miles to the river and back. Yes, of course it is right. The distance between the river and the mountain is 7 miles. To go and come back, he want to walk 20 miles. So that is right. The boy had walked long distance before. It's a wrong sentence. The woodcutter was worried about the boy. Yes, he worried about the boy, so that is the right sentence. The boy was dizzy when he walked because he was not eaten. That is wrong because the boy many times dizzy because the path was a difficult one. And the last one is the path went winding down the mountain. Yes, that is the right answer. And next exercise, sum it up. Put a tick against the what the story tells us. Put a cross against what it does not tell us. First one, the name of the boy. There is no name mentioned in the lesson of the boy, no? So that is the wrong answer. And second one, how old he was. Yes, in the lesson, it was mentioned the boy was 12 years old. So that is the right sentence. Why his parents were away? No, that is a wrong sentence. The name of the river. That's also not mentioned in the lesson, so you have to put a cross mark there. The color of his hair. Yes, of course, it mentioned it was black hair. Whether he wore shoes. Yes, it was mentioned he was barefooted. So that is a right sentence. The details of the meal. Yes, it was also mentioned he has a sketchy meal that has 2 boiled eggs and a loaf of bread. And eighth one is the name of the village where he lived. That was not mentioned in this lesson. And the next ninth one is the jewelry the village girl was wearing. As it was mentioned, he has bangles in her hands and necklaces. That was mentioned in this lesson. The 10th one is the age of the village boy. The age of the village boy is not mentioned here. So put a cross mark there. The outfit the village boy wore. That was also not mentioned how the outfit of the village boy. So you have to put a cross mark there. The name of his school. That's also not mentioned. So wrong sentence. The sound made by the river. Yes, it was a roaring sound. That was mentioned in the lesson. So put a tick mark there. The color of the river water. It's also mentioned that was blue and white. The next one is take the correct meanings of these phrases and sentences. The first one is thickly forested mountain. That means here options they give are there were thick mountains near the forest. A thick forest grew on the mountain. A thick forest stood next to the mountain. Yes, which one is correct here? A thick forest grew on the mountain. The second one is not because he couldn't afford shoes. He did not have. Second one is not because he couldn't afford shoes. Options he did not have the money to buy shoes. He could afford to buy shoes. He liked shoes but had none. Which one is correct? Yes, he could afford to buy shoes. Third one is here was the opportunity he had waited for. Options this was not the chance he had waited for. The chance had been waiting for him. He had been waiting for such a chance. Yes, the answer is option C. He had been waiting for such a chance. And the fourth one is which was fairly accurate. Options it was quite correct. It was not really correct. It was very wrong. Correct option is it was quite correct. And the fifth one is if someone had been with him, he would not have faltered. Options are A. If he had someone with him, he would not have stopped or hesitated. Though he was alone, he was not tried to discourage. Option C. He imagined someone was with him and felt encouraged. The correct option is option A. If he had someone with him, he would not have stopped or hesitated. And exercise H. Here you have a word search. Find the opposites of these words in the word search. First one is float. Can you find the opposite? Yes, it is sink. Already I have drawn here. You take it and draw it in your textbook and write there. Second one is listen. Opposite of listen is speak. Third one sleep. Opposite of sleep is wake. Fourth one remember. Opposite of remember is forget. And receive opposite is give. Ascent opposite is descent. Do it in your textbook. And the next one is exercise I. To which of these words can you add this to get their opposite? Circle them. And many of the words we can add a prefix this in and like that. We will get an opposite of that words. Here asked exercise I add this to get their opposites. How many words we can find? Yes, the first one is organize, second one is loyal, and third obey, Fourth one is connect. If we add dis before that words, we will get the opposite of that words. For example, disorganized, disloyal, disobey, disconnect. And go to exercise J. Add in and dis or im to form the opposites of these words. The first one is invisible. We have to add in there. Invisible. Second one, unhappy. Opposite of respect is disrespect. Fourth one, disadvantage. And fifth one is imperfect. Next one, impure. Seventh one is undue. Eighth one is inability. Ninth one is indecision. 10th one is impatient. Next one is untrue. And the last one is unsure. Children, look it carefully. And before adding some letters, we can get the opposites of some words. Read it carefully and do it in your textbook. And here we have the exercise E. Answer these questions. From the lesson we learned or we understood the lesson. So I will ask the questions. What stood between the boy and the river? Yes, you can say the answer is a mountain stood between the boy and the river. Next, the question is why was the boy barefooted? Do you know why the boy was barefooted? Yes, already you learned that the boy was barefooted because he felt free in his bare feet. The second one's answer is he was barefoot because he felt free in his bare feet. And the next question is what meal did his parents leave for him? His parents had left him some bread, milk, and 2 eggs. The fourth question is according to the village girl, how far was the river? Yes, the village girl said that the river was 20 miles away. And the next question is what did the village boy say? The village boy said that the river was not far away, just around the hill and then straight down. And children, here you have the answers for the questions. Enter it in your classwork book and learn it. And the next one, think and answer. The first question is the river was far, but the boy reached it. What does this tell you about the boy? The answer is here. The boy reached the river even though it was far away and quite a difficult walk. He made the journey all by himself. This tells that he was determined, strong, and quite brave. The second one is the boy did not notice the smarting of his feet and the heat of the sun. Think the boy did not feel any pain or the heat of the sun. Okay, the answer is as he had the company of the village boy, he did not feel any pain or the heat of the sun. Otherwise, if he was lonely, he may get the heat of the sun. No, so here the village as the company of the village boy, the boy did not feel any pain or the heat of the sun. And I think you got all the answers very clear and thank you for watching.